Let's all join in a warm welcome for Dane Stevens.
Thank you so much. I am a trauma specialist. I had no intention of becoming a trauma specialist. It was quite literally out of necessity that this process that we developed, it came about. And it was through me doing my work, dealing with childhood trauma, where I got a little messed up from a therapist who tried to force the trauma out of me. It took 5 years to figure out what happened to me and how to get my life back. And so today I would like to just share with you what I have learned and what's come out of that, and also to hopefully inspire you, which means go inward, and also so you can understand how we are completely and totally interrelated, interconnected in our physical, in our mental, emotional, and our spiritual selves. And through this process, or just through this, I'll try to explain and show that to you.
And Carl Jung likened how we work as human beings to an iceberg. And as you can see, the 10% that is above the water, he likened to the conscious mind. With our conscious mind, we can think, we can analyze, we can try and figure things out and make decisions, and we can even try and will with our conscious mind. But if you look, you can see that 90% of the iceberg is below the water, and that he likened to the subconscious mind. That's what's going on at the unconscious level within each one of us. And in that subconscious mind is our belief systems, is our drive or our true motivations. It's our identity and our values, if you will. So we can try and think and figure stuff out and will and try and do all the stuff we want with our conscious thinking mind. But if we're not in alignment with that subconscious mind, then it doesn't really matter. How many people here have had an experience where they've tried to make a change and it just reverted back to the same, or they tried to make more money, all of a sudden went right back to the same way it was, or you tried to change your behavior and all of a sudden you find yourself in the same place again? How many people have had that? Yeah, all of us. Because we have a subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind, next one, is our most powerful creative faculty. He says, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate.
So how we process things is things come in through the right brain. The right brain is formless, color, sound, imagination. It's the sensual side. It feels and senses. So it comes in through that side, all this information and data, whether it be an experience, whether it be information, whether it be a belief, comes in through that right brain and gets passed to the left brain to be made sense of, understood, controlled, and filed. If this information event coming in is too scary, too bizarre, too outrageous, too overwhelming, that left brain can't accept it. It will reject it. And if the left brain rejects it, it sends it back to the right brain. What does the right brain do? The right brain does what the right brain does. It sees it, feels it, experiences it, all the sensations, sends it to the left brain to be made sense of, understood, and filed. If it's still too scary, too bizarre, too overwhelming, the left brain rejects it, sends it back again, and this cycle has started. This cycle is called a trauma. And this trauma is an unprocessed event that continues to cycle in your nervous system, trying to process itself unsuccessfully. No, the brain's MO is survival. So it will push this uncomfortable information out of the way or to the sub or unconscious. So in doing that, the event is still looping within us, but it's at the subconscious level. So what this means is the past that continues to keep cycling within you is what keeps running you. It's that pattern that keeps outpicturing itself. And in order to truly love ourselves, we have to go inside and find out what's going on inside so we can uncover and learn to give ourselves what we need. Learn to love ourselves. But if you really want to know what you're thinking and what you're believing, look into your world. If you look into your world, what you will see is life working perfectly. And I hear some people say, no, it's not. Have you seen my job? Have you been at my work? Have you seen my bank account? Have you seen my car? Have you met my husband? No, it's not working. What I mean when I say that is it's working perfectly because it's out-picturing what's going on within you. Life works perfectly. If you look into your world right now, you will see exactly what you're thinking and what you're believing. And here's the kicker, how you're treating yourself. And understand that responsibility does not mean blame. This is not making you bad or wrong. When I say responsibility, when you understand that what is happening, that cycle, that pattern, that addiction that's happening outside of you is actually going on inside of you, you will go inside. You take responsibility knowing that that's the effect. The cause is inside of you. And when you take that responsibility, that's the first step to reclaiming your power. That's the first step to getting your power back, in understanding it's happening inside of me. Any negative pattern, any chronic condition, any addictive behavior, addiction you have in your life, I can assure you comes from something stuck, looping in your nervous system, unprocessed. Is that the universe's way of trying to get your attention? Because as long as you go out there and keep looking for it and searching for it, you will create more frustration, more anger, and you will continue to experience the same pattern happening in your life. Maybe this is the universe's way of getting your attention, and we will experience enough pain until there's nothing more out there. We can't look out there. There's no more to go, nowhere to go out there anymore. So we go inside. And when we go inside and connect to that within us, that's where the healing occurs. As Dr. Bradshaw said, the wounded child becomes the wonder child. And that's where the healing automatically opens you up to higher consciousness, the life within you. If I could get you to take one thing from this talk today, it's the fact that it's the relationship itself, the connection itself to the relationship, that is the healing. And that's kind of an unspoken thing. You can't prove that. It's something that you need to experience for yourself, because that's where the personal aspect comes in. That's where the individuality comes in. That's where the relationship that you're building with this inner life is the key, and it will unfold. It will reveal itself to you in ways that are unique to you. But it's not about a doing as such, with the exception of the inner connection. Yes, you'll get guidance, you'll get direction as to what to do and what your soul needs, but it is in the connection, in the relationship, in the allowance of this life within you to come forth, to express through you. That's the magic. That is the healing.